Hey y'all, so before I get this video started, let me give a quick shout out. These were the first 3 comments in my last video. If you want to be featured in my next video, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell and come show me some love when I drop a new video. What's up you guys, it's KeAmber Vaughn aka Coach Key coming back to you with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and also tap the bell so that you are notified of every new video that I post. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, I'm gonna do my first paycheck to paycheck budget for the month of April. April is a magic month for me and I get paid weekly now. So if you guys missed the last video, which I just put out on Friday, I did go ahead and do my monthly budget, so you could check that out. It'll be linked up in the eye in the sky at some point during the video. In that video, I explained to you guys that I will not be doing a weekly budget even though I get paid weekly. I'm gonna do this initial weekly budget. You guys are gonna see me for a mid-month check-in, and then I'll do the budget results at the end of the month, and that's gonna be that. So what my pay was, why did I do that? I just realized, y'all, when I did this budget, I budgeted $700 a week, and I already knew what my paycheck was this first week, and it was more than that, but whatever. All right, so fixed expenses, we got $740.89, right? Yeah. So this is the week that we are going off of. I did get paid at least $711.04. So I had a nursing license renewal that I needed to do, which I literally just paid that today. I'm recording this the same day as the monthly budget, by the way, so that's why you're gonna hear that same thing. And then the budgeted expenses, I have $246.69 that I'm gonna need on a weekly basis, and then I'm gonna take out a fourth of my rent each week. Even though it's a 5-week month, I'm still gonna do that extra payment because that continues to put me further ahead as far as that goes. So this budget is going from April 2nd to the 8th. And pretty sure I was supposed to put that on the top, but that's okay. So my income, I got paid. So my income, I got paid $744.64 plus an $1104, an extra $1104 from Amazon. So because when I put this budget together, I forgot to take 20% out of Amazon at the beginning of the month, but because I typically underspend and have to send extra money off to savings to rebalance my account back down at the end of the month, what I'm gonna do is whatever amount that's left over that I send off to savings at the end of the month, I'm gonna take the 20% of that $1104 from Amazon and send it to my tax account. So the total income for this week is gonna be $755.68. And I'm going to, because I was supposed to put that on the top line, just draw a black line right here. Give it a little of distinction. Okay, so fixed expenses, due date, amount, and plus or minus. So the first thing I have is my nursing license, and it's due on April 30th, but I paid it today, so I'm just gonna put that in there. Actually, I could do the 30th, but I'm paying it here. I already did. That's $61.75. Then I have rent to take out. If you're new here, I live with my mother and sister by choice. That's why my rent is so low, and we live in a low cost of living area anyway. So then we have the budget. Oh, not the budget, unbudgeted. Look at me. Total is $136.75 for this week. Remaining $618.93. So then we have variable, and that is going to just be the budgeted expenses. No due date, and the amount $246.69. And then we have unbudgeted. I already know there's going to be a couple of weeks where my budget is going to be over budget because I increased a couple of categories due to specific things that I want to buy, like this wig and some clothes as well. But I don't know which week I'm going to do that. That's why I spread the variable expense category evenly amongst the 5 weeks. However, it's not going to actually end up working out that way. Okay, so the total is going to be the $246.69. That leaves me with $372.24. And then let's get to savings. So I don't think it's, oh, I do need to send money off to savings. It's going to be just a little bit. I'll show you guys how I'm going to calculate that. And it's going to look really weird because I'm going to send such a small amount, but I'm still going to divide it amongst all of my categories. That's just what I do. You don't have to do it that way, but I do. All right, so the 4 places I'm sending this month is my miscellaneous / investment sinking fund, my travel sinking fund, car, and medical. And then I'm just gonna do, oh, is my purple pen going out? These pens go out so fast. Oh, maybe it's not. I'm not gonna do a remaining yet because I don't know. It should be positive, but let's just make sure. All right, so to calculate this, is it $45.55 this month? Yeah. So week 1 income, what's it, $744.64. Then we have Amazon, okay, so the reason why I know that I'm gonna be putting money off into savings already is, is because the amount of money that I earned this week is more than what I needed to pay my bills. So the excess amount of money, I'm gonna start splitting off $45.55 for my variable expenses to keep in my checking for that, and then sending money off to savings. So again, even though it's a very small amount, I'm very meticulous when it comes to my money. It's gotten me this far, and I'm gonna keep doing it that way. So $740.89. So $755.68 minus $740.89 is going to give me $14.79. Yes, a small amount, but we're still going to split that. So this I'm keeping in my checking for my fixed expenses to pay my bills. This will be the checking allocation as well, but this one's going to be for variable expenses, and then this one is going to be for savings, which is 55%. So we got 665. $814, and yes, I'm going to split this. It looks crazy, but in the end, it's all about habit. And I used to do this like even when I was in debt. If I had an $8 allocation for a debt payment, I would call that extra $8 debt payment in as principal only, and I would keep it moving. There's no shame in my game. Okay, so $244 is going to go to the miscellaneous. $244 is going to go to travel, because when I did my monthly budget, I figured out that the way that I want to split up my savings allocation, 30% will go to miscellaneous, 30% for travel, 30% for car, and then the last 10% for medical. So when I did the $814 and I took 30% of that, that's what got me $244. 244 times 3 minus 814. So literally 82 cents for medical. And again, it looks crazy, but when you're meticulous, okay? And it's just because I get paid weekly now, so it's a lot different than getting paid bi-weekly, because you know, by the time that comes, your numbers are a lot bigger. So my numbers will probably always be small on week 1 or week 2. Like if I don't make enough money by week 1, then week 2. But it all comes together to be big numbers at the end of the month. Again, the total is $814. So what I have remaining after paying my bills and having spending money is $372.24. If I subtract the $814 that I'm going to put towards savings, it's going to leave me with $364.10. And let me do this page real quick. So what I'm keeping in my checking is this $740.89 here, plus $665. If I take the total amount that I have for the paycheck, subtract the $747.54, that leaves me with the $814 that I'm going to put into savings. So all the numbers work out. Okay, let me now set up my reconciliation. So I will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will be paying my credit card weekly now, because I just like to pay the card on every payday. So I will be making the payment every week, because at this point my balance, or not my balance, my credit score is what it's going to be. So it doesn't matter if I pay it monthly, every 2 weeks, or every week, or even every day. My score is my score. So fix. So I have no reason to keep it in there longer, just for the sake of like building my credit score up. Okay, so my beginning balance is $4,000. It's always what I start my checking account at the beginning of any budget. And by budget, I mean budget month. If I add the income, that gives me $4755.68. I'm going to subtract the 136.75 I need for fixed. Variable, I'm going to subtract the 246.69. And what I'm going to do when I do the mid-month check-in, I'm not going to do it how a lot of people do it, where like I start adding up all my numbers and stuff to figure out where I'm at the middle of the month. I'm not doing that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come back, kind of show you guys what I've been spending my money on, and then I'll do an overview of the actuals of these weekly paychecks, because I'm still going to do my weekly budgets in my book. I'm just not showing it basically. So I'll just end up showing you guys when I come and do that mid-month check-in. $246.69 minus $814. So at the end of this week, I'm projecting for my checking to be at $43.64.10. And that's that. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever, feel free to leave them down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, but other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.